East Wichita home tour is what we're going to be going through today. This one's on the northeast side of town at 21st and Rock. But before we get into all that, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff that helps grow the channel. And we'll flip it around here and show you the house. So we're here at 2515 Longfellow Street, Wichita, Kansas. This is off the 21st and Rock area in the Sycamore Village. This is actually in my neighborhood, so know the neighborhood very well. Lots of nice friendly owners with a lot of dogs. And this one was built in 1980. It's a little over 3,000 square feet, and something like this goes for about $275 to $325, depending on square footage and updates. I'll go ahead and walk in and give you an idea of it and walk you through what it's like for a northeast Wichita home. So this was built in 1980, but the owners have been putting some updates into it as far as like newer flooring, newer paint. But right when you walk in, you have your stairs to the downstairs with a nice wood railing, newer LVP flooring, and you have your main living space to the front, your dining space to the right. But we'll go ahead and walk into the main entrance first to check it all out. So nice modern colors with some of the original brickwork and stonework. It is a wood burning fireplace with a gas insert. A lot of the windows are newer vinyl windows. And then you have a dry bar over there in the corner to give you an idea. Pretty good sized space. Don't have a lot of carpet or any wear and tear through there. And then you have the kitchen with an eating space to the left and double French doors. And then you have a galley kitchen with painted woodwork, new hardware, new countertops, new stainless steel appliances. And even though it is a galley kitchen, it does have good space in between, so it's not too narrow like some of those could be. Nice under cabinet lighting, new big basin sink, stainless steel appliances. On this one, the fridge would stay, so that's a nice additional cost you don't have to account for. And it looks like newer stainless steel appliances. Walk-in pantry with lots of shelving for a 1980 home. That is kind of unusual and definitely a good find. Pretty good sized formal dining room space with coffered ceilings and modern fixtures on everything. Looks like a good space, good updating. Nice new vinyl windows you can see out front who's coming by, riding by. Pretty quiet neighborhood, but does have some activity, so not too quiet. Like this particular buyer didn't want it to be too quiet because she wants to see the commotion and activity and people going on. So that's the kitchen and the main living room space. And then as you walk around to the right, you have another door to your backyard, your main floor laundry with lots of cabinet space. You have front loaders here. You could also take out that platform and be top loaders if you wanted to, since like on this one, the washer and dryer aren't staying. And then your garage space through here. And keep in mind, if you are looking to relocate to Wichita, we can do these same type of tours. Check out the links below, reach out to me and we can help you out. So pretty good sized garage, newer openers, insulated garage doors. A cool Corvette does not come with the house, unfortunately. So you got a good sized 2-car garage, but then additional space in the back with another door back to your backyard. That is your sprinkler system set up there. It is ran on city water though, no well, so that can run your costs up. And then your electrical panel, you know, doesn't look ancient or a Federal Pacific, which is the one that's known to cause fires. But again, we'd have the inspector go evaluate that, check that out. One thing about this that's kind of hard to tell from the video, but I did notice it from my construction background, is that this slab right here has settled inside. So it's the dirt and the sand just after, you know, 44 years has kind of settled down over here. Not a huge issue, but something to maintain and check out over time. Just want to be aware of anything going on with the house that could be settling or faulty or anything like that. So there's the garage space. Let's go check out the back. So screen door here, decent sized deck. And so you have a good amount of mature trees and space, good amount of space from your neighbors. There is a power line utility easement that runs to the right, which is actually a good thing because it keeps your neighbor away from you further away from you. And fencing's all in decent shape, has some leaning to it, but for the most part is in pretty good shape on everything. So there's the yard and the back side of the house. There's your garage access, side door access. All the siding seems to be in good shape. You have good gutter guards on it. The roof, we don't know the age, but it looks like a newer composition shake shingle, which is good. You have some newer, what am I trying to say here? Window well covers, so that's a good sign. Same thing with the AC and the furnace, look fairly new. We'd get those tested out with an inspector. One thing I'll show when we go downstairs is there is a low spot here, and this house does have some foundation work that's been done to it, but it's not necessarily a deal killer. And I'll show you where they had a structural engineer report and they had it beamed and waterproofed appropriately. But this is a Kansas thing that you can have basements that aren't entirely favorable for water when it comes in. They'll push it around, it'll leak, and it's something you want to make sure isn't going to be a problem long-term or is a current issue. But right now these owners have got a structural engineer report, had it professionally fixed, and have addressed and fixed the issue. So that's really as much as you can ask for when it comes to basement and foundation issues. Although some people, I could see that scaring them off. So you have nice LVP tile through here too. I don't know if I made a note of that, but see it now. So then here's another shot of your kitchen and your main space that you'd probably be eating most of your meals at, then your formal, and then right off of your main living room space. And then continue to walk back to the 3 main floor bedrooms. So you have your hall bath here with 2 bedrooms here, and then this is your primary with big double French doors and tall ceiling. So this is fairly typical for a northeast side neighborhood over here. This is Sycamore Village. Again, to give you an idea of like size, style of home. You can see where they were starting to update everything to more modern trends and colors of white and the grayish-ish colors, but the original woodwork is still there, but it's not that nasty golden oak stuff. It's still pretty solid oak that's more of a brown color than a yellow. But walk-in closet space with built-ins right off of your master space here in your vanity. Single vanity, walk-in shower. Looks like some newer flooring and kind of a linen closet there. So there's your master bathroom setup. Then your TV there. Master bedroom space there. Tall vaulted ceilings. Could use a new light fixture. But then you have one of your main bedrooms right across the way. Newer carpet. Newer windows and shades, and then full bifold closet. And you have your hall bath that's been updated with new flooring, new vanity, and then a new shower surround. Give me an idea of that. So that's what that space is like. And then you do have 2 hall closets here, the one there, and then also one here. So lots of closet space. And you can see where they were starting to update everything as far as the trim holes, and then like that door not being painted. They put the knob in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be in the middle, not there. But then another additional bedroom, pretty good sized bedrooms. It's probably about a 10 by 11. So same with this bedroom, about 10 by 11 to give you an idea space wise. Again, this is about 3,000 square feet. It's 1850 up and about 1150 down is what it came out to. So let's go head downstairs where there's an additional bedroom and bathroom and a non-conforming bedroom. So newer flooring down here as well. Additional wood burning fireplace with an egress window there. To your left, you have an additional bedroom in the bathroom right there. That's your storage room. But we're gonna go right first to the non-conforming bedroom. That's crawl space access for underneath the laundry room. So you have more of this additional play space. And then you also have this non-conforming bedroom, which is really good size. But since it doesn't have a full egress window there, you can't technically count it as an additional bedroom, although that's kind of what they're using it as here. You gotta be able to have a firefighter get in and out with full turnout gear is the designation. So like a firefighter can get in and out of that window. That other daylight window, he could not. So we'll go to the right first, full bathroom. Pretty good size on this one, newer vanity. All the updates going on there. Good cabinet space. But you have a huge bedroom down here when you look at the size of it. Got the full egress window installed so it can officially count, and a big old master walk-in on this one. You can kind of tell the homeowner had been doing some work on this one, just kind of the level of quality of finish is kind of homeowner level, which is still satisfactory. It's just not quite the same as if you had a professional trade come in here and do the work. Still quality work, but there's just a good amount of details that are left undone. But for the most part, did a good job on everything. Definitely seen a lot worse homeowner jobs. But you do have a drop tile ceiling down here, which is kind of nice for if you need access to anything. You can always easily get to it without having to tear your ceiling apart on it all. Like the buyers we were looking at putting in a gas stove. So to run the gas line, it'd be easy to access. Sump pump over there in the corner, looked fairly dry. Furnace system was pretty technically sound. Obviously we get it evaluated by the inspector, but that is a powered air filter that has washable filters in it. So it's kind of an advanced system. Hot water heater looks fairly newer. We don't know the age of it. We'd get it tested. More space for additional fridge and storage space, which is key for some of these houses. Just make sure you have enough spacing going on. So here's the kicker about this house. You can see where the foundation has moved, but it has been sealed appropriately so that the problems that have occurred have been addressed. And you can see that steel beam there is preventing that wall from moving in any further. And there's been some cracking, there's been some issues, but it's really not necessarily a deal killer. In some ways, this is what helps you get a good house, where other people are scared away, don't want to buy it because of some of these issues that have gone on. In some ways, that's where the deals lie, is when they're not a major problem like that. They have a structural engineer report, it's been professionally repaired, that they have disclosures on, so not as big a deal as sometimes it's made out to be if you don't really know construction on everything. So big, good sized bedroom there, bathroom there, main living space here. So you kind of really have almost two houses in one, really. And that's what these buyers were contemplating, is having an additional living space for guests or their kids or who you want to have there. But for the most part, everything's main floor, which is what my buyer really liked about it. You know, she could see herself living here for a long time, potentially for the rest of her life. So there's the rest of the kitchen. And that's the tour of the house. So that concludes our tour of a Northeast Wichita home, to give you an idea of what they're like, 21st and Rock area. If I can help you out at all with getting in Wichita and checking out houses here, or anything to do with that, follow the links below and shoot me a message, reach out. I'd be happy to help you, give you one of these tours, provide you more info, wherever I can be of service to you. So appreciate watching as always, and we'll talk to you soon, hopefully. See ya.